Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. It is Crochet and Crime Night. Um, and I'm late. I was watching something on YouTube. Hey, Shatika, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me, or at least giving me a thumbs up. And hello to all of my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for returning. And to Dr. Katrina, thank you again for your continued membership. And the show is about to start. We're going to be watching Dateline. I think it's on. Oh, I got to change my banner. And I am a little bit under the weather. Don't feel good tonight. Dateline. There it is. Yeah, okay, it's changed. So I'm going to go to mute. Oh, go to mute here first. Well, this one will be interesting. I've never seen it, which is good. I need to be surprised. I watch a lot of crime shows, and a lot of times they just repeat each other. But this one looks like something definitely I have never seen. So we shall see. I am working on a purse, using up some of that macrame cording that I bought from Shein. I think I bought it from. And every single day I get 4 or 5 or probably more than that messages from Shein trying to get me to buy more. If I had known that they were as this small, I would have gotten 2 of each color, because I can't make a purse handle unless I use another one, and I don't want to do that because I will be making a few purses, and I want to have enough material to at least finish the purse. I made a one, like let me see, the pink one that I made, I didn't have enough to even finish it. I have a body, but no handles. I can always put the chains and the O-ring on, but I like to try to crochet different handles for the bags. Be as it may, like that's all that's left of this. So this is it. I don't think it'll be enough to make a handle, but I'm going to try. I certainly will try. My daughter had a cold, and now I have a cold. And my head is just not happy. Are they doing another Little Parent movie? No, it's on Peacock. I'm not paying for Peacock. I pay for enough streaming. I don't need to pay for anything else. Going to mute. Well, somebody definitely did not like them. I think I made more of this row than I needed to make. Ouch. Forgot I had that in there. Take this thing out. I have to hook myself. Oh, nobody's there. I'm talking to myself. Turn this thing. Let's see if I can get this. Go down low enough. Yeah, we're down low enough. This is my least, the thing I'd like the least. I do not like to sew at all. Just not my cup of tea. It's a good skill to have. I just don't like doing it. Check my hand. I get some lurkers coming in. I wonder if they're leaving a thumbs up. They're just taking peekaboos. Ooh, this is work. I think I should have cut that longer so I can go back again. Okay, that looks all right. Not quite like hers, but it'll do. Chicago Med. Going to mute. Hey, CJ Spice, how are you tonight? I'm watching Dateline. I'm going to mute. It's so scary. Hey, Patty, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. I tell you, it's scary how people just do what they do. You stayed in that house for 3 hours just waiting for them to come back. But it's weird. He didn't say anything about the daughter and the children. Well, they didn't show that part. So sad. You finally retire and then somebody takes you out. That's crazy. Thank you, Patty. And I said CJ Spicy, but CJ Spice. I've been hearing spicy for so long. Everything is spicy now. My little garden is coming along. The raspberries, they're tiny though. Smaller than what I'm used to, but they're sweeter. The first one I had wasn't that sweet. The rest of them that I've had so far have been sweeter. And my cherry tomato plant is producing a lot of cherries. I just learned what indeterminate and determinate means. So indeterminate means it'll keep producing. Determinate means it's going to produce, and that's going to be it. As I kept seeing people say, "Oh, get indeterminate." I'm like, "What does that mean?" And one of the gardeners that I follow explained it. I was like, "Okay, now I get it." So I think my cherry tomato is indeterminate, but I can't remember now. I'm guessing it is because that's what she's planting. And then she's talking about cutting the lower branches and stuff. I'm like, I'm scared to cut them. Every time I cut something, it just doesn't do well. But since this, what's the word? Making tomatoes. I don't know what word I'm looking for. Producing fruit. I'm leaving it alone. Maybe I'll cut some other time, but not right now. All right, so I got a little flap for the purse. That's the purse. Now I just got to do, and the show is back on. Oh, let me mute myself. What do you say? Cherry tomatoes a lot of times will come back. Yeah. If she woke up, I wonder what kind of condition she's in now. I tell you, nobody is safe. Somebody's always out to get somebody. So I'm very excited about my garden. Some things I just don't have enough room for all the stuff that I'd love to try. But and then everything outside of the like the raspberry, blueberry bush, grapes, something else I have. Those are in ground, but the tomatoes and what else did I have? I have tomatoes. I just planted some okra and they have grown. We had lots of rain today. And when I first planted the seeds, we had a lot of rain, so they poofed up really fast. And I have cilantro. I already harvested the collard greens because it's getting way too hot. So I have 2 of those collard green plants that are going to seed. And I have lots of peppers, jalapenos, cayenne, scotch bonnet, and green peppers. And I planted a mixture of red and yellow peppers in another grow bag. Everything is in grow bags except for what's planted in ground. Sorry, I was late. I had a phone call. No garden planted here yet. We will. Okay. Oh, no problem. What else? Oh, and garlic and green onions and some regular onions, like my scrap onions. I just put them in some soil and see what happens. So I had the blooms from on the stalk of the garlic, I believe it was. So I cut them off. I cut all the greenery off, and I thought it was the green onions. But then when I looked at it, and I said, I think this is garlic. So it's probably because matter of fact, I have some garlic over there that I probably can just plant. But it's like not garlic that I can use because it's all dehydrated now. But I'm sure if I put it in some soil, it'll grow something. What else do I have out there? I think that's it. But I have lots of pepper. Lots of pepper. Oh, wow. This is getting real crazy. No, I wouldn't know what to do with I can't even say it, horseradish or rhubarb. I've had horseradish, but it's too much for me. Um, I've never seen it grown anywhere. I've never even seen. I don't even think I've seen. Only thing I've done with radish is pickle it. But I don't know. I don't know what any of that rhubarb. I think I've seen it, but I don't think I've ever had it. I stick with what I know. And actually like the okra. I plant it. I love okra, um, but my daddy used to be the one that did all the gardening. He doesn't do it anymore because the iguanas took over. They just devoured his garden, so he just stopped planting anything. He did plant some collard greens, but he did it in buckets. He didn't do it in ground, and he set it up high, like that's going to stop those critters. But I think after we had that frost, and I know I've said it a gazillion times, but I think after we had that cold chill, because iguanas, they they just, I don't know why, maybe snakes do it too, but I know for sure iguanas, when it gets cold, wherever they are, that's where they stop. And until it warms up again, they stay right where they don't move. And so when we had that cold spell, they allowed people to bring them in to the fish and wildlife. And I really do not. I haven't seen any in my neighborhood, which I'm happy. I don't want to see any in the neighborhood because I don't want to go out to my garden area and see a whole bunch of them chowing down on my stuff. But that's one of the reasons why I have so much pepper and garlic, is because they don't like pepper and garlic. And then I have my lemon and lime tree, and they apparently don't like citrus either, even though my tree hasn't produced a single anything. But those are the things that they supposedly don't like. So they will always be in my garden, if it's time to plant them or not. I'm just going to throw it in there and let it grow. But I haven't seen any, which I'm very, very happy. uh, I don't know. I just know they don't like citrus and garlic and stuff like that. Sounds like one of those daughters is caught up with this. That's crazy. But it happens all of the time. Has anybody been to Lake Tahoe? That water is beautiful. Our beach during COVID, that was the only time I can truly say our beaches were beautiful because nobody was allowed on the beach. It was closed. I don't know how long it was closed off for a minute, long enough for the beach to clear up without all that uh, human waste. I don't know how to say it, but the beach was beautiful when we couldn't get on it. I thought Lake Tahoe was a lot further away. I don't know why. I'm not a geography buff. I look for stuff when I'm going to go. But that water is beautiful. If that daughter, one of those daughters is in this, that is so sad. But right now, it sounds like it to me. Something I was going to say about this show, and I totally forgot. Right out of my head. I have such a headache. It's not even a headache, it's a sinus ache. And I have no medicine. I had some ginger tea, but I finished Afghan number 12. What stitch did you use? You are the Afghan queen. That's what you are. And what do you do with all is every one of them a gift for somebody? I'm going to mute. Okay, I'm completely lost. I have I'm mixed up on these women already. I did the leafy rectangle from Juan the Yarn Addict. I've given 8 to friends. I got approved at our local veterans group to. Oh, I wonder if we have a local veteran group. I'm a veteran and I don't even know if they have a local veteran group. Oh, oh. Yeah, when I was going to, I don't even know if that office is even still open. I gave away a lot of my hats to the cancer center a couple of years ago because they were just collecting dust. And then my sister came to visit, and I gave her a whole bunch of hats. Um, but I don't do the blankets that often, so I don't even know. I have no clue. Nothing. I don't know what's going on with veterans. I should, but I don't. I don't think I know this Juan dude. But I follow enough people. Now I just follow all of the, I don't know what language they speak. I want to say they're maybe Portuguese. I don't know. I don't know what the language is that they speak. That's one thing I appreciate about YouTube is when you turn down the volume, then it just everything shows up in English. Even though some of the videos now um, it'll show English. Sometimes they have the voiceover, and sometimes it's the person speaking in their own language, but it'll show English. So if it's that way, I just turn it down so I can, because I don't know what the heck they're saying. The Spanish one, sometimes I can get away with understanding what they're saying, but Portuguese, I don't know at all, and definitely do not know any Asian languages, none. I think the only thing I know in Japanese is sayonara, and probably don't say that right. My daughter, she speaks a little Japanese. Going to mute. It's so sad that lady, killed herself. That's correct. Let me see. It's the Veterans Administration of our county. Hmm. I don't even know what's the Veteran Administration of my county. I've never even thought about any of that because I don't. Well, most of the time people don't think of women as veterans anyway, especially the older generation. And that um, they're always surprised when when we're at the football games and stuff, and it's Veterans Day, and they say all the veterans stand up, and people don't expect me to stand up. But anywho, there's lots of ladies out there that are veterans. Lots of us. I have to look into that. Who knows? I may be missing a benefit I don't even know about. But I was going to say I was going to I go to the hematologist, and the old office that she was in, um, they had a room where they did their infusions and stuff, and they had blankets in there. I was like, oh, that'd be cool. I could make some blankets and bring them here. That was years ago. I didn't even make a blanket. Too much work. Got too much work. And now the new office they're in, I wouldn't even know where they did any of that stuff because it's they say it's a hospital facility, but I just thought it was a clinic. But they charge me hospital rates, and that's for sure. I should have gone and get me some cold medicine, but I didn't feel like going back out again. I am. I need to go. Oh, I gotta get gas. Shoot, I forgot to go and get gas. That was the other reason why I was gonna go out. Let me see. I'll go early. I'll go early and go over to Costco. Maybe they're still at $3 or maybe just at 4. Everything else around me is over $4. Is that Princess? Yep, that's Princess Cruise Line. Yeah. They transport vets to VA and have a food bank. Hmm. I may have to look into that. I don't know what they do here. Okay, I'm so confused. So the girl that was being trained by the wife is the girl he was having the affair with. But the girl that had the car was just a friend? I'm so confused. Oh, I read that. But what I don't get is how could she let this man go and take out her parents? Mm, mm, mm. Money is the root. They wanted the parents' money. You know, if they had even gotten that money, they would have blown it. It would have been gone probably within a year. As they say, money and food shall soon part. I think that's how it goes. Something like that. They obviously do not know how to manage money. If you still at grown people still getting money, big money too, not little money, big money, and disrespecting them all in the same breath. Mm-mm. Nope. I could not go along with that. They would have been cut off long time ago. Oh, this did I? Let me see. Why does this look smaller than that down there? I don't know. Oh, I've seen that one before. I don't remember it exactly, but I remember. I know I've seen it before. Going to mute. Well, I knew it wasn't over because it's like 40 more minutes. So I knew it wasn't over. Money is the root of all evil. Yes, it is. And it's like, go make your own money. So let's see what is next. I don't know. I wasn't sure because the person in that video looked skinnier than that guy, and that guy is really tall. But it's just terrible, terrible, terrible how money just rules some people's lives. They just can't be happy to go out there and make it on their own. He saw and she saw a money bag. Her parents. He wants to go out there and start a business and can't keep it up. But he knows his fallback is his in-laws. If you can't afford the business, then don't start the business. Especially a bar. Bar is expensive. All that different liquor you got to have. You got to make sure nobody's uh, over um, giving up too much of the alcohol. Otherwise, you're losing money that way. And the staffing alone, I'm sure it's like in and out, revolving door. Law and Order returns. Shoot, don't feel like it was even off. I swear I just watched it. I don't know. Oh, not the innocent mom from the babies. I think Dan is cooked. I don't know how they just, I don't know, sit around and plot somebody's demise. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So a lady told him one thing so she can feel safer. But she told the police officer a whole nother thing. I don't know. It's crazy. It's a crazy one. Oh, I hope I hit a slip stitch. This is an easy handle to do, but it works better, I think, with softer material. But it'll work. It'll curve down quite nicely. I tried to do the spiral strap, but I couldn't do it. So I found this one, which is similar, kind of, sort of, but this is just a magic circle. I only did, did I do 6? I think I did 6 single crochets. And then you just slip stitch until you get it to the length that you want. Because me and that spiral were not working out. Uh-oh. I hope this is enough. Well, I'm going to use it all. Oh, not Sting and Shaggy. I am going to watch that just because, and I never watched Jimmy Fallon. I'm going to watch that. Oh, I hope they found that guy. It was so crazy. Yeah, that it is. I'm going to mute. All right. Oh, thanks. That was quite a bizarre one. Too many moving parts for me, too many women. I'm still disturbed that the lady. Yeah, that's a horrible accident. Wow. Well, I'm going to go and make me some kind of a remedy to make me feel better. At least I hope. I'm definitely going to take some Tylenol because I had a headache. Sinus. I'm sure it's a sinus headache because it's just on one side. But I thank you all for joining me. And we'll see what's on next week. I hope y'all have. And what's your next blanket, Patty? I'm gonna finish this purse, and hopefully I like it. But that's the body of it. You got a little flap. I gotta put a magnet on it. I'm gonna put my nameplate on it in the front. Get some O-rings. And this. And it'll be finished next week sometime. Because I don't have the big O-rings. I have to buy some more. So I'll see you all on the next one. Everybody stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye-bye.